Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In previous few videos, I talked about first day of hand feeding, first week of hand feeding for the baby cockatiels. And in today's video, I am going to talk about 7 topics. And if you don't pay attention to these 7 topics, it could lead to crop related issues like indigestion, sour crop, slow crops, which could lead to life threatening problem to your bird chick. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to the channel so that you will get the notification about all the new videos that I upload. If you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions regarding hand feeding, you can put down those questions into the comment section below. And we'll try to answer those questions as quickly as possible. Also share this video with others so that they can also get benefited with the information provided in this video. Indigestion, sour crop or slow crop are the most common issues that you will see in the hand feeding baby birds. And to add to this problem, there are no specific medicines available to treat these kind of issues in your baby birds. You need to visit vet and then they can only suggest the specific treatment for these baby birds. But as all the doctor says, prevention is better than cure, and if you pay attention to these 7 topics, it will definitely help you to reduce the risk of having these kind of issues in your baby birds. The first topic is incubator temperature. In order to digest their food properly, these birds need to maintain their body temperature close to 38 to 40 degrees. But as you can see, these baby chicks doesn't have much feathers on them, so it is very difficult for them to maintain this temperature. We keep them into incubator so that this temperature can be maintained and they would be having their body temperature around 38 to 40 degrees so that their digestion functions normally. In case of baby cockatiel, from week 1 to week 3, the incubator temperature should be maintained between 38 to 40 degrees. From week 4, 5 and 6, incubator temperature can be maintained between 35 to 38 degrees. Humidity is also a big factor and we should maintain the humidity between 50 to 60%, which makes an optimal environment to grow for these baby cockatiels. The second topic is consistency of the hand feed. Consistency of the hand feed is very important for the optimal growth of your baby bird. If the hand feeding formula is too thick, then the baby bird will have issues digesting that formula. And if it is too thin, then that will hamper the optimal growth of your baby bird. Each hand feeding formula comes up with the instructions how to use that formula, but those instructions are generic and we are dealing here with a specific species of baby bird. Also, the hand feeding formula consistency will change from the day you start hand feeding the baby bird until the day the bird becomes fully independent and not required any more hand feed. To simplify things, here I am giving you a ratio which you can use to hand feed the baby birds. So the first thing first is the day you start hand feeding the baby bird, you can use 1 is to 6 where one portion is the hand feeding formula and 6 is the portion of water that you need to add into this hand feeding formula. I have a detailed video on first day of hand feeding and the link is given here as well as in the description box to get the details about first day of hand feeding. Also, I have a subsequent video of first week of hand feeding where it was told that how you can increase the consistency of the hand feed day by day. 1 is to 4 is the minimum consistency that I would recommend once the baby birds start taking hand feed properly. Hand feed temperature is also need to be maintained between 36 to 40 degrees Celsius. If the hand feed is too cold, bird will not be able to digest that hand feed properly. And if the hand feed is too hot, the bird might burn its crop and you will end up losing that baby chick. Depending on the age of your baby bird, the hand feeding consistency is also dependent on two more factors: quantity of the hand feed and the frequency of the hand feed. These are also the next two topics that I am going to talk about in this video. So our third topic is quantity of the hand feed. Quantity of the hand feed is purely depending on age of the baby bird. I always prefer to mention age of the baby bird in weeks. For the 3-week-old cockatiel chick, I would prefer to give 8 to 10 ml of the hand feeding formula. Even if you see that the chick is hungry and demanding for more hand feeding formula, do not feed more than 8 to 10 ml. Otherwise, this excess hand feed formula is again difficult to digest and will lead to indigestion related issues. For the 4-week-old chick, we should only feed 10 to 15 ml of hand feeding formula in each feed. And from the 5th week onward, 15 to 18 ml is going to be sufficient for the baby cockatiel. From the 3rd week onward, I would also recommend to introduce millet spray to these baby birds so that they can also taste the seeds and take their first steps toward eating independently. I have a detailed video on introduction to millet and seeds, and the link is given in this video as well as in the description box. Now we are going to discuss about our fourth topic, frequency of the hand feed. Frequency of the hand feed is also dependent on the age of the baby bird. So for the 3-week-old chick should be fed 4 times a day. 8 to 10 ml 4 times a day is the appropriate quantity for 3-week-old cockatiel chick. 4-week-old cockatiel chick should be fed 3 times a day with 10 to 15 ml of hand feeding formula. As the chick grow, the frequency of hand feeding formula will be decreased and the quantity of the hand feeding formula will be increased. This is because the chick will need time to digest that 10 to 15 ml of hand feeding formula. Also, if you introduced millet and seeds to these baby birds from 3rd week onward, you will also notice that from the week number 5, these baby birds will start eating more and more millet and seeds and will demand less and less hand feeding formula. From the week 5 onward, I have always decreased the hand feeding frequency to 2 times a day and provided more and more millet and seeds to these baby birds to eat during the daytime. So from week number 5, 15 to 18 ml of hand feeding formula once in the morning and once in the evening, and during the daytime they should always have millet and seeds available to eat and also keep a small bowl of water in the incubator. Each bird is different, so you will also notice that from the week 6 or 7 or week 8 onward, the bird will stop eating the hand feeding formula or may demand for less hand feeding formula and will be eating millet and seeds. Please ensure that you will replace these millets and seeds and the bowl of water every day and remove it during the night time. You may leave some water in the incubator, but do not leave any seeds in the incubator and let them digest their food during the night time, and in the morning their crop should be fully empty. It is very important to check their crop 2 to 3 times a day, and before giving any hand feed their crops should feel empty and then only you should feed them. If you don't see anything in their crop and still the bird is not hungry, that means something is wrong and it is time to check why this bird is rejecting the food. Is he completely eating the millet and seeds and do not require any more hand feed, or is it something wrong with this baby cockatiel? But if you follow the method of letting them digest their seed during the night time and let their crop be fully empty during the night time, that way you would be completely sure that they are digesting their food entirely and their growth will be optimal and they will not have any kind of digestion related issues. Now we are moving to our fifth topic, hygiene. These baby birds are very susceptible to any kind of bacteria or fungal infection, so it is very important to maintain cleanliness during the hand feeding. Wash the utensils after every hand feed. Make sure that all the seed container, water container should be washed on daily basis. Also ensuring to wash our hands and disinfect our hands before and after handling these bird chicks. This way you are ensuring that you are maintaining appropriate hygiene for these birds. Now moving to our sixth topic, which hand feeding formula we should use and what should be the content that we always look into the hand feeding formula before purchasing it. I have also seen some expert using Cerelac to hand feed these baby birds, which is a strict no-no. Cerelac is meant for human and not for baby birds. There are many hand feeding formulas available in the market, and if you see carefully on the label of this hand feeding formula, you will see something like digestive enzyme, probiotics, organic acid. These are the most important component you should always see in the hand feeding formula, because these things help to stimulate the digestion process within these baby birds and also help to prevent digestion related issue into these baby birds. I prefer to use NutriBird or KT Exact hand feeding formula for the baby cockatiels. But if these products are not available, you can always go for something which is locally available, but always look for these components which I suggested: probiotics, digestive enzymes, and organic acids into these locally available hand feeding formula, and you are good to start with hand feeding these baby birds. So, what if after taking all these precautions you see that your bird is suffering with the digestion related issues? Then, what should be the next step? That will bring us to our last topic: home remedies to treat these digestion related issues. Well, to start with, let me say this first, that I am not a vet, and whatever the suggestion I am giving here in this video are purely based on my experience and the experience I have gained. My recommendation is always to visit a vet, because they are the one who can suggest what could be the medicine that can be given to these baby birds. But if you want to treat these bird at home, the first thing that you should do is separate this bird and put it into 24/7 observation. We may have some old spare phone which we can use to monitor the activity of this sick bird. Now, the first recommended thing to give to these baby bird who is suffering with the digestive related issues is fully ripe papaya. Papaya has characteristics to treat digestion related issues, and this is the best thing that you can give to these baby birds. So stop giving them hand feed for a day or two and give them ripe papaya in 1 is to 4 format. Take 1 portion papaya and 4 portion water and crush them with spoon or fork to make a slurry which can be easily fed with the feeding syringe. After feeding, massage their crop very softly to make sure that the slurry that you fed is mixed with whatever is the food remain into their crop. Now, what if the papaya is not available? Then you should use plain yogurt, mix it with water with the same ratio 1 is to 4. One more thing to ensure here is whatever the feed that you are giving to these baby birds should be in between 36 to 40 degrees temperature. If you spot the problem early, you would see that in a day or two the bird will start again asking for hand feed, but this time again start the hand feed with the consistency of 1 is to 5. If you see that the feed is getting digested properly with this 1 is to 5 consistency, you can decrease the consistency and make it little thicker. This way the bird will start again eating normally, and you should be able to give them hand feed as per the earlier schedule. Hope these 7 topics will help you to prevent any kind of digestion related issue, and if there is any issue occur, you can also treat them with these home remedies so that your bird will be able to grow properly and would be able to digest their feed appropriately. Please subscribe to my channel so that you will receive the notification of new video upload and all the other videos that I have shared on my channel. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and share it with your contacts so that others get benefited with the information shared in this video. You can also check the hand feeding video of cockatiels as well as lovebird and budgies in my channel, and hope you would like those videos as well. If you have any questions, please put down your questions into the comment section below, and we'll try to answer those questions as quickly as possible.